Offset said you was getting folded up by another nigga while you was pregnant. And Cardi said, and did. Good one, sis. Because he been playing with you since the beginning of the relationship. And look at him. Now his chest caved in.
Cardi B decided to come on a live video to talk to her fans about the ongoing divorce between herself and Offset. And I think that pissed Offset off so much, or maybe he just couldn't take the fact that it seems like she's going for real this time. If you are so familiar with their story, you will probably know this is not the very first time you're hearing that they are going to be splitting. She was online just stating and addressing her fans, telling how she feels about the divorce and the split going on between herself and Offset. Offset jumped into the comment section of the live video to tell people that Cardi B cheated while she was pregnant with their third child. This quickly went viral and Cardi B replied. This has been going viral because people are even stating that if she cheated, she has every right to cheat because, as you know their story, Offset has been cheating on Cardi B as long as we can remember. He is known as a serial cheat, so definitely her cheating once on him shouldn't be a big deal. And a lot of people said that he is hot. Cardi B literally tweeted and said, and did, like literally confirming and saying, yeah, I did. What are you going to do about this? Went as far as even saying that he won because he already made her the baby mama. And this is one of the things that is even pissing people off. Like, you do not even love this woman, you just wanted to make her a baby mama. This has been sparking a lot of conversation. Like, you guys, people are even saying that Cardi B probably did not cheat, she just admitted to it because she knows that it is really going to hurt him badly. I have put together what the people have to say about this because a lot of people are saying they are not in support of, people cheating. But at the end of the day, this particular one, some people seems to be very happy that Cardi B cheated back. So I have put together the clips without wasting much time. Let's get right into it.
So we got to talk about this super messy situation with Cardi B and Offset. He says, you cheated with a baby inside, tell the truth. And Cardi confesses and did. So now he's throwing up, crying, sliding down the wall, and fighting the air as if he didn't cheat on Cardi every single time that she was pregnant, even when she wasn't pregnant. Because the men are always going to make it seem like what you did was just as bad or what you did was worse. While privately, Offset is saying, everybody can see I don't want you. It's okay. I'm not talking about it no more. All love. You'll be calling me after a couple of months. You my baby mama. I won. This woman isn't just your baby mama. She's your wife. But he tried to reduce her role to just being a baby mama. Now, he's saying all this publicly, but privately, he was in her text messages sounding like this. You don't want me? Not really. Okay. You want somebody else? Offset and please. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Please have a good night. I just wanted to know. Offset ruined his own family because of pride and ego and lack of discipline. If Cardi is guilty of anything, it's being too good and too loyal to Offset after repeatedly being disrespected by him. Now, she has said she's been done with him many times before and gone back to him, so I don't know if this one is going to stick this time. But if it does, good for her. Do I condone what she did? Absolutely not. But do I condone what he did many times? Absolutely not. Men like Offset love when women are faithful to them, knowing that they're cheating on those women. It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun.
Cheating back with a baby in your belly? You did that. You did that. And I tell you this, one thing I regret in my life is walking away innocent. Is walking away with my head held high. Is walking away without getting my lick back. Because there's no prize in that. There is no prize in being the good girl. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Get your lick back. You ain't got to be a cheater, but you got to be a cheat backer. I heard somebody say that and I agree. Don't ever be the bigger person. Be the smallest person in the room. Have that man shitting, throwing himself against concrete. Now you on here talking about something he slept with Hennessy. Did you? Because I don't believe you. I believe you're a liar. I believe you've been lying. That's what you do. That's all I know.
Whole bunch of people right now. Cardi B cheated while pregnant. Oh my God, that's crazy. What a hoe. What about the fetus? And that's how I know y'all don't got that dog in you for real, okay? Right? Because a fetus like me, I'm cheering my mom on in the womb. I'm cheering. You're cheating on my ancient daddy? That's what I'm talking about, Mom. That's what I'm talking about, Mom. Okay, I'm trying to have those genes inside of me. I'm trying to come into a world from a woman who don't play no games. Y'all not thinking, that's the type of fetus I am. I'm a fetus for feminism. Fetus for feminism, okay? Supporting women's rights and wrongs. But is it even wrong, though? It's not wrong. It's not wrong. That's right, Mom. You go, Mom. I personally shouldn't even be here. If it was up to me, I'm the fetus, like, I'm the fact you even kept me here. Mom is crazy because that nigga was wildin'. You here, you still have me. Who am I to disrespect how you get revenge? That's the type of femme fatale I want to come from. What about the fetus? I'm supporting my mother. I'm supporting my mother. What about Offset? She had to offset the ancient genes that he was bringing to the equation by having to add a little bit of gumption. And I respect it. She did nothing wrong. Fetus for feminism.
Nobody on this whole earth will ever make me hate Cardi B. Y'all will never make me hate that girl, okay? Like, not ever. Because the way Offset jumped up in that live and thought he was spilling some tea, and my girl ran in there with a bounty paper towel and said, wipe it up, bitch, and did. Because he really thought that him telling us that she slept with someone else while she was pregnant with his kid was going to wipe away all the transgressions that he been doing while she was pregnant and wasn't pregnant. And the very fact that, like, she's so honest about it, but also gives him his props where it's due. Like, you a good dad. You all right. You a funky ass husband. You a horrible fucking human being, but you an okay dad. And I did take your package and receive some other packages. I love her. Y'all will never make me hate her.
Let's keep it a band. There's a whole series of decisions you have to make and actions you have to take in order to cheat. Cheating is never an accident. It's always a choice. Always a choice. And dare I say, it's a character flaw. You won't cheat on somebody that you actually love and like. That is why I say I don't think Offset ever really liked Cardi B like that. He might have had love for her, but I don't think he ever liked her. Like, maybe he wasn't even attracted to her. The way Cardi B promotes herself, and I don't know her, obviously I don't, but the way she puts herself out there, she like to fuck some, and she like to fuck on her man. So I'm fairly certain there was no shortage of coochie he could dive into at the crib. He just didn't want to dive in that coochie. He just didn't want to dive in that one. I mean, go look at the women he cheated with, and then look at Cardi B, and then you tell me if he was attracted to Cardi B. I'm just saying.
Somebody need to go check on Offset fist, because I know he was punching every wall in the house when Cardi B said, and did. As in Jocelyn said, I like her. I'm going to keep my eye on that rapless whore. Everybody mad at Cardi B. What? Not in a world full of Rashidas. We need somebody to do something back to their man. Offset just got in front of everybody. And this is why I'm always the getter. I got to be a go-getter. That's the only thing I got is to go get it. Offset was already hurting. And on top of that, she brought up his op saying that she ain't going to do nothing and get with them. Like, why did you bring it up? Now all the men that don't want to unalive him know they got a chance. DJ Self rubbing his hands together, writing his paragraph what to say to Cardi B to get her back. I went on Brianna, whatever that bitch name is. I went on her ex-husband's live, right? Guys, they be tearing them up. Somebody asked was she musty? When a couple break up, give it a month to a year. Whichever one's the ugliest one when the relationship is over, that's the one that did the dirt. This is why I gotta get that girl pregnant. You see what Offset said? You my baby mama, I won. I need access to this bitch life all the time.
This man really got on the internet and said, you just my baby mama, I won. If that's not the most diabolical thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is. But this is a perfect example of you believe men the first time and to never give a man the benefit of the doubt. Ever, because they are very intentional. These men are not dumb, they're smart. He just basically told her, I never wanted you, I just baby mamaed you. But if you would have believed him the first time, they would have never even got married. You never give a man the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure that Cardi was probably like, once we get married, this will stop. Once we have kids, this will stop. Well, once we have a second kid, once we have a third kid, it never stops. It just gets worse. You believe them the first time and you don't give no grown man the benefit of the doubt because they know exactly what they're doing. They know now he got a rich baby mama taking care of his kids. And we already know how many other kids he got. I just pray that all women stop just giving any man kids, because a lot of men don't deserve kids. They don't deserve families. A lot of men, you have to leave them as, I love you because God commands me to love my neighbor, and that's it. They get the love of Jesus Christ, and that's it.
Vocalise, I'm proud of you, Stink. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, you kind of ate that. You can't go back, though. You cannot go back, because this would be, if you don't go back, if you don't touch that man again, this is a Hall of Fame exit. This is, because he in the live, crying, throwing up, talking about, oh, tell him you was hunching and grunching while you was pregnant with my baby, and did? Oh, and did? I'ma stand on it, 10 toes? Oh, fantastic. Round of applause, because he was cheating on her while she was pregnant. So she can't cheat on you while she pregnant? I mean, 2 plus 2 to me. 2 plus 2 to me. And it's like, obviously, I don't condone cheating, right? Like, no, you shouldn't do it in, like, healthy relationships, da-da-da. But I think that when a person cheats, you're supposed to, like, heal and work through that. But if y'all not gonna heal and y'all gonna hurt each other, I think I want her to have the one up on the hurt. I think I want her to hurt you worse. I just know he is. I just know he was somewhere last night and this morning calling somebody to talk about, ooh, I hate this bitch. Ooh, I can't stand. And that's how you know. That's how you know you've won, sweetheart. Go sit down, file your nails, drink some tea, get a massage, like, enjoy your time. Enjoy your day. And then get in the studio tomorrow. Because I know the bars are going to be fantastic. Like, at some point in that live, she was talking about, like, how she don't care who, be diddling his fiddle in the club because he would pay somebody 2 racks and then she do what she got to do because she hungry. She surviving. She trying to get this money. And it's like, okay, one, you saying that it's a recession and that he's just, like, pouring his money back into the economy. I just think that's funny. But 2, I just feel like there's some great pro-ho bars in there. There's some great pro-ho, anti-man bars in there. And I don't know, I'm excited to see what you come up with, boo. Yeah, you take some time, you hug that baby, you hug them kids, and then you get back in that studio. Get to work, sister. It's time.
Now that Cardi done went and got her lip back in blood, can we talk about the fact that Offset about to be irrelevant? Because after the Migos broke up, if Cardi wasn't with him, no one would be talking about him. The only time we're talking about Offset is that one stream that he did with Kai Cenat when he drops a song with Cardi or when he's cheating on Cardi. And now that she said, I don't give a fuck no more. As soon as we wrap this little situation up, we're not going to be talking about him. The only time we're probably going to talk about him is when she dropped that He-Man Man-Eater album that finna go crazy. That's it. He only remained relevant because of her. Let's be honest. I know some people gonna come out here and be like, that's not true, that's not true. Name an Offset song that don't have Cardi on it right now. That did numbers. Right now. Name an Offset song, Offset by himself from his album that went crazy that did not have Cardi on it. His only option is to get back with Quavo, and honestly, I don't know if that's gonna happen. So, like she said in her live, he felt inferior to her. And when men feel inferior to you, they try to humble you in whatever way they can. So he tried to humble her by constantly cheating on her, especially when she was pregnant. So she was like, since you want to cheat on me while I'm pregnant, I'm about to get fucked while I'm pregnant. How about that? Yeah.
I don't condone cheating. However, he thought he ate with this mentality. And see, sisters, this is why y'all got to be careful. Because when he said, you my BM, I won, a lot of men think like this. They feel like if they give you 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, they done tricked you out the streets. They think that nobody else is going to want you. They really feel like they won the game because you're tied to them for the rest of their life, your life, because of those children. He said, you my BM, I won. Let me tell you what Cardi is doing. Cardi said, oh, you think you won? I'm gonna make you regret it. It's not about cheating back. It's not about getting your lick back. It's about the fact that you think you made me your BM, so you won. I'm gonna make you regret every minute of it. I'm gonna make you feel like it was the worst decision you ever made. Now, let me be clear. For the sake of the children, I really do hope that they work out some type of peaceful resolution, whether that's a healthy co-parenting relationship or even spinning the block one more time. I'm not against spinning the block. I'm going to spin the blocker myself, okay? And I know they done spun it and spun it and spun it again, but I'm not against it if it's centered in wellness and love. But this is not wellness or love, okay? He said everybody can see I don't want you. That means that you are intentionally embarrassing this girl. See, when he said that to her, he thought he ate. My honey, Cardi said, I'm going to show you I am the full meal and the plate and the table. I still got it. Cardi said, get my lick back. 1 lick, 2 lick, 3 licks, 4.
Offset picking and choosing who he responded to during yesterday evening's melee with Cardi B was very interesting, because one thing he definitely responded to was that he was famous before her. That's a nerve with him. Like, you could tell that's a nerve with him. Mind you, I followed Cardi B on Instagram when she was still dancing, right? Like, she would come home from the club and, like, be on the line. Like, you know, so, like, I've always followed her. I won't act like Migos wasn't big, but something happened with the trajectories of their careers. She moved up. And she moved up heavy into the fashion world. She was getting magazine placements and putting him on the cover with her. And not just putting him on the cover with her, right? Reshaping his image to look like a family man. Putting their blended families on magazine covers. They got Baby Shark voice placements just recently. Like, they were voicing him Baby Shark. And, like, remember when Offset went solo and he started actually dancing? Like, you know, he always loved Michael Jackson. Like, you watch little clips of him, like, dancing as a kid and stuff like that. But, like, if you ever gone to a Migos show, sometimes they would rap with their vocals. There would be fire, and it was, you know, like, you know how fire goes from the stage. But he leveled up his performance during the time she was dating him, married to him. I can't say whether or not she was obviously pulling the strings, but just even thinking about his trajectory changing with hers. Whole internet calling him a cheater, ugly, all of that. But one of the few things he responded to was, I was famous before her. That's a button for you. That's a button for you. And now, you know, he's fashion week. Like, he's always been fashionable. He's always been, you know, doing his thing. But
Cardi B went live, and Offset's reply to her is so telling about the level of abuse that this woman had to endure, because we might generalize abuse as physical or extreme emotional, but even simple things like humiliation, it's a tactic for control. Is that not a common thread in the Diddy trial right now? The problem with a woman like Cardi is she's gonna say, and did. And there's a lot of women who wouldn't, but because she did that, this man probably spiraled the entirety of the night with his friends and called her everything but a child of God, but we don't see that online. And I really wish that they would have kept this offline, because the next part got really petty with the text messages. And while she's matching his style and the way that he addresses things, I do feel for the children in this situation, because they're already going through a huge life change in losing a 2 household, and now they're going to be subjected to this information. Maybe not right now, but culture is going to be a preteen soon, right? And her friends can always dig up these clips. The internet is forever. So this messiness is compounded by the fact that you have kids. And I'm all here for Cardi healing and finding happiness and self-love, but what do we do when there's children involved? And how do we show up a little bit different in our 20s versus our 30s, and the wisdom that we've acquired throughout life? When has it ever been helpful to argue online?
This to that funky boy Offset. I ain't even no big fan of Cardi B, but that evil spirit he got, she got to get her get back. I don't know how, but she got to come up and get that back. He said, I already made you a baby mama. I won. You been plotting? You that weird with it? He's talking so crazy about her and you 3 kids too late and this and that. Like, what? It don't matter how much money, fame. You can have all the good looks in the world. You can be a good woman, take care of him, have his kids, and still should have been left him at the door, at the scene. Sometimes keeping your little family together just ain't worth it. This is why I always say, pay attention to how he treated that last baby mama, them last baby mamas, because you ain't got all these kids for nothing, with no marriage, with no love. Like, you did something to them people. Cardi had everything going for herself, and she let a man move and interrupt her peace. At least she had beautiful children out of it. You can clearly see she loved being a mom, but she should have left him far before any of that, because he been terrible. You see people always saying women are going to be lonely. No, I can guarantee you, Offset, that mom, he going to be lonely, old, and nobody's going to want to take care of him, because he is just terrible. He is going to look back at his poor, pathetic life and be like, I had a family, someone who loved me, somebody who would do for me, and I did them bad. He going to get that karma tenfold.
Honestly, this is almost my first time hearing that a pregnant woman cheated, and a lot of people are on her back, to be honest. Because, I've been seeing so many people saying, yes, I support women's right and wrong. I feel like a lot of this reaction is coming from the fact that every single time it's the media that Offset cheats on Cardi B, so many people are saying she's too good for that man. You should leave that man. It's high time you open your eyes. There have been countless headlines of, Offset cheating, even with pictures that you see online, and people have been coming at Cardi B for still staying after so many of these things making their way to the media, seeing him cheating on her, and she's still staying. I think this is one of the reasons as well why some people did not take it serious when it hits the media that she filed for a divorce. Let me hear what you guys think, because this situation is actually very messy. Offset said she was pregnant and cheating, and a lot of people are saying he probably did not cheat, but she agreed to that because that is literally going to hurt his ego. But let me still hear what you guys think about what all these people have to say. And if you've been following the drama, what do you have to say about that? This person said, Cardi is not wrong on this one. She should have left him a long time ago. He clearly overstayed his welcome, and now he's angry at her. Like, sir. Another person said, everyone can see I don't want you. Trying to shame her for his actions, throwing salt on the wound, cannot wait until it fades into obscurity. A lot of people are saying they only know a year about him because he has ties to Cardi B, and then he's about to go, down, because people are really not going to help with him anymore. A lot of support that he's getting is from Cardi fans and people who just love Cardi B supporting him, and now that he's doing all of this messy shit online, people believe that he's not going to be relevant. Okay, let me hear what you guys think. Another person said, I think she's lying, honestly, but knew it will mess him up, so she won't deny the accusation. But actually, will I say he's being petty, or is being very is it unreasonable, knowing fully well yourself that there have been countless headlines and pictures of you cheating online, and then your wife cheated at once, then you want to get back to her. Maybe they are both hot at the moment, but there are still some things that shouldn't be said, like saying, oh, at least I won, you're my baby mama, you're still going to come back calling. Like, that is absurd. This other person said there is a good chance she did not even cheat while pregnant, but since they tried to hear her out publicly, she went with it and said, and did. Like, I did it. What are you going to do about it? Like, yes, let's give it tit for that. What are you going to do about it? This one said, I need Cardi to have a Shakira divorce moment, like full album tour and more money than ever. A lot of people are in support of this because it's liked by 827 people. This one said, turn the tables around and they lose their ever-loving mind, even if they have been doing it for every 10 minutes since you knew them. Let me hear what you guys think about this messy situation going on currently. There are so many women and even men actually, because supporting Cardi, because there have been so many times that Offset has cheated on her. Offset has cheated on her when she was pregnant, when she's not pregnant, when she's looking, when she's not looking. People believe that he deserves this karma. Let me hear your take on what everyone has to say, and let me hear what you think about this whole situation as well. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one.